Hello, lovelies, and welcome to This Southern Girl Cooks. Today we are making this easy and delicious sweet and sour salmon. If you'd like to see how I made it, stay tuned.
We're going to start by making my homemade sweet and sour sauce. So I'm going to take about a quarter cup of soy sauce here. I'm just going to pour this in. And I'm using just a small measuring cup. You can use a bowl. And I'm probably making a lot more than what is needed for my 3 salmon fillets, but this can be refrigerated and I'll use it again. You can use this on any meat as well. Chicken is perfect, but we're using it today for salmon. Next, I'm going to add a few tablespoons of sriracha sauce. Now you can just add what you would like here. You can add more, you can add less, but I do like the flavor of sriracha. So I'm going to add about just 2.5 tablespoons. Okay. And then finally here for the wet ingredients, I'm going to add in my rice vinegar. 1 tablespoon. And this is roughly, I'm using minced garlic, so this is about a tablespoon. Okay, so I'm just going to add that in. And then we'll add the cornstarch and the brown sugar to the mixture. And now we're just going to whisk. I cannot find my mini whisk for anything, but this will do. You can use a spoon too, but I want to make sure that the brown sugar is really mixed well and it's dissolved in the liquid. So over medium-high heat into my little pot here, I'm going to add in my homemade sweet and sour sauce. And we are going to cook this and stir until it turns into a thicker kind of consistency. And you'll see it kind of form into a glaze as well. So we're just going to stir this periodically. And we want to make sure that cornstarch is cooked. You do not want to take in or digest raw cornstarch. So we want this to boil, okay? And then we'll be back in a second and then we'll prepare our fillets. This is going to be so good. You can see here that my sauce is thickening. So we're just stirring this, making sure it does not burn. And then you'll see this become a more glazed, kind of shiny consistency, and that's when you'll know it is ready. So here we are. The sauce appears to be ready. So I'm just going to set this aside, and then we're going to prepare our salmon. It smells so, so good. I have 3 fillets of salmon here. Now these are frozen, so I get these from Walmart in the frozen food section, but this is a perfect size, my go-to for my husband and I. So I eat 1, he'll eat 2. There's nothing we need to do here quite yet, but pat these dry, which I've allowed these to sit in the refrigerator once they thawed and to kind of dry them out, but that's all you need to do. Okay, I have preheated my oven to 450 degrees, and we're going to place these fillets in for the first round. So let's first coat our salmon. This is going to be the first time. So I'm just going to take some. I allowed it to cool for about 15 or 20 minutes. And I'm just going to take some of the sauce here, and I'm just going to coat each fillet just one time, pretty generously. Because we want this to really get in. So I think the recipe does call for it going in 3 different times so the sauce can caramelize. I love making this sauce homemade. You can easily, of course, go the quicker route and go and purchase some, but I like to have that control of what goes into my sauce. Sometimes this is a little salty for me, but this is a perfect flavor, in my opinion. You have to let me know what you think. And this is what we're looking like for the first coat. Oh, and I forgot to mention, we're placing this in the oven for 5 minutes at 450 degrees Fahrenheit. And then I'll bring this out and we'll add another coat.
It has been 5 minutes and I have removed my salmon from the oven, and I'm going to now place on the second coat of the glaze. And then we'll place this back in the oven for about 7 minutes. And here we have it, our delicious sweet and sour salmon. It is so delicious, you all. I hope you try it. I pair it with my favorite rice-a-roni, and we'll add some broccoli most likely, and there it is. That's dinner. I hope you enjoyed this recipe. Please let me know if you've tried it or will try it. Have a blessed week, and I will see you next Monday. Bye bye.